You back. Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. My name is Tammy Neff, and you are on my page called Tammy Loves, where I love to bring you things that I think you might love too. So today, I've hung this wreath here on the chair so that you guys could remember the round ball wreath that I made. And then, kind of how we struggled with that and had to cut the wire and had to drill the balls and then weld the wire shut. And it was a bigger deal than what I anticipated. So anyway, I had a couple people want one. So because I was a little concerned with how the flowers would hold onto such a small little wire, and we can't get out to get styrofoam. I don't have any, which I think would really secure everything. I had offered to make some, just get the balls on the ring and weld it shut and send it. And so I had a couple of you want that. So then I came up with an easier way, and I used a quilter's ring. I didn't know what it was at the time. I thought it was a embroidery hoop, but it was big and chunky. And then someone commented on here and said it was for lap quilting. And so I ordered these 2-inch half cut balls, 2-inch balls cut in half like this, which was the original wreath that I saw. And so I made one and I sold it. I sold the one that I made, so I shipped it out. And I wanted to make another one for another lady that had ordered one. So I ordered more balls, right? More cut 2-inch balls. Well, I got 100 of these tiny ones. I didn't check the size. So I'm like, great, what am I gonna do with these? And they're super cute. Well, I figured it out. I have on hand 2 vintage embroidery hoops. And so I started gluing just to keep things moving along. I know I had a comment from a lady that said, you need to figure out what you're doing before you come on live. And when you're creating, it's kind of hard to know how things are gonna go together. So I have these 2 hoops. They're embroidery hoops. And what I love about this one, I can't take it apart now because it's got glue on it. But what I love about this one is that it doesn't have any screw thing, and I love the darkness of the wood. I have no idea how old it is. I have no idea what it is, but I did get this at an antique show, and I think it's super cool. And so I started gluing these tiny little half to make a miniature of where is it? of that one in a different version and an easier version for you guys, okay? So it happens to you all the time. Hi, Helena. Hi, Andrea. Look, I can read today. Hey, Joni. Hi, Leslie. Okay, so then I had this one, and the spring thing on it is different than a typical, than the embroidery hoops that you get today. So I thought that was really cool, and I kind of wanted it to show. So I left this to be on the side where I'm going to display these. But I don't know how old they are or anything like that. From the look of the wood, unless someone stained it, which is an idea, you guys could get a brand new one and stain them. But I have enough to order, or have enough to make, I think 2 more of this size and 3 more of this size. I counted them, how many I was using and how many I had left. So I ordered new ones, and I will make those and get those in my website for sale once they come in. But I thought I would show you guys the ones I'm making for myself to keep just for fun and just in case you want to order some. And I also have a couple little, well, really just one, I think so far, one little suggestion for you. And that is, I was looking, as I was picking them to glue, a couple of them, now not many, I'm just looking here, out of the 100 that I got, there were a few that had like a hole in the top, or a dent, or a chip, or whatever. So I would lay them, if you guys order, and if you need any links for any of the things I'm talking about, whether it's the wood, the solid wood balls, the split wood balls, the embroidery hoop, whatever, just let me know in the comments, message me, or you can private message. I'd probably rather have it in the comments so that someone else might have that question and be too shy to ask. feel like I'm putting a puzzle together here. And now I'm not seeing any yucky ones. So what the heck? I know there were some that, oh, here's one. So, okay, most of them are perfectly round like that. But this one, see, it's just not as great. So I have a plan for these yucky ones. But I want to make sure, so I made sure that all of the good ones went around the main part of my hoop, right? So all of the good ones are down. Well, I only have one bad one, really? I thought I had like 4. There wasn't very many. Let me just scan these again real quick. And one of them had a flat spot. Did I already put it on here? No. One of them had a flat, I can't find them now. Oh, I'm gonna be making more, so I guess it doesn't matter. But what I wanted to say is, when you, like, I made this without you guys. I started laying everything out like that girl said, you need to lay your things out, right? And I started laying my things out. Well, I had it all together the way I liked it, so I went ahead and wired it all up. So I love these. I love how this turned out, but I'll show you guys how I'm gonna finish it and how I'm gonna mount it. But what I was going to say, I'm jumping around, I'm sorry. What I was going to say is, any of them that are imperfect, put those closest to your flowers. Like, so I'll put my flower here, and you'll want to put those kind like closest to your flowers where it'll get distorted and you won't see it as much. So I would like put that one here, right? And I'm not going to put the flowers or the dots all the way around. I don't want to waste them. So all I did was run hot glue, and glue them right down. Jeez, yeah, right down. And if you caught me on the big one, I remember now as I'm doing this, I did these a couple of days ago and have been pushing it around. Glue the ball instead of the wreath, or the embroidery hoop, because in between the cracks, if you make a line, it gets really thin in there, and you can see the hot glue, so you don't want that. So I ended up and was gluing the little balls, just a straight line, and then lay it down. And then pick one up and a straight line and lay it down. Okay, and then I've got to allow for the size of my flowers, even though probably having these balls to glue it to would give me more surface. I don't think I want to do that. So this is pretty big, so I'm probably, yeah, oh, I'm plenty down here. Actually, I'm plenty good on this whole thing. So I'm not even going to use this yucky one. I'll save it for another one that I'm going to do later. So there you go. And then you guys too, you could just go all the way around and make yourself a little wreath like this. You chalk, hi Chris, hi Sue. Chris is from Nebraska. Wow, I don't think I've ever had anyone from Nebraska on here. Thank you for saying hello. So if you're with Chalk Couture, you could make like the little chalkboard, chalkable chip sign and hang it in here. And then maybe just put like a little tiny, maybe like this half of this, you know, and hang just a little teeny one down. There's so many, oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many possibilities with this thing, but I love the size of them. And I know exactly where I'm gonna put them. So see I know my house is very full. See the cabinet right there? So I have an empty wall. It doesn't look very big in the camera, but in person, that's probably almost 3 foot right there, right in there. So I'm gonna I'll just show you. Let me hold this one, because I've got this far. So I'm gonna put them here. Can you see? Yeah. Okay, I was gonna put them like this, somehow, like that. So then I'll have a space there, and I have the perfect thing, but I don't want to move it. I'll show you right now. See this long, skinny cutting board? Whoops, I gotta pull you over here. Ugh. See that long, skinny, old cutting board? I love that, and I think it would lay so well, but I don't want to move it, because then I'll have a hole over here. So I think, even though they'll look a little bit small, let me see here, where are you? Even though they'll look a little bit small for now, once I can get out and get to antique shopping, I want to get myself another little cutting board, a little old cutting board. And hi Charlotte, how are you? You're from Georgia. Waycross, Georgia. Oh, that's a pretty name of a town. So anyway, it'll look a little empty, I think, with just these 2 little things, but I think it'll be okay. Maybe I'll make a chalk couture sign or something to hang with them to get me by until I can find what I'm looking for. I might do that. Oh, hey, Betsy's from Idaho. My stepdad's from Idaho and he wants to go back so bad. He hates Ohio. He loved all of the mountains and the woods and all that. So anyway, all right, let me keep going. I always get carried away with all your conversation. So I have to decide. I feel like the heavier needs to go down, but I love the hang down of this that I did. Let me get you a little bit more down here. You guys can see better. So I feel like it needs to go that way, but I feel like that flower's awfully big. But it was the smallest really that I had. I love it. And I don't want to add any more to it. I want to keep it sweet. So, okay, let's just do this for now. So I'm going to run hot glue all the way where there's no balls. And I just wired. I laid this down like a messy bow. You're seeing lots of people doing those bows, but I just put everything. I did like a little arrangement this direction and I did a little arrangement that direction and then I wired it up in the middle. It's exactly what I did, okay? Let's see, where's my last ball? I could come down just a snap. Okay, and then whatever's gonna hit the glue will hit the glue and that'll be fine. That'll be enough, probably even to hold the whole thing, but I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I was gonna say I don't really need to go ahead and wire it because I'm going to use a ribbon. So I need this glue to tack up before I do anything else. Okay, so here's where we are. And then I had the bright idea of putting some, I hate messing with this stuff. It's so messy, but I love it. The Spanish moss, okay, because I have a pretty big opening here where I was connecting the two. So I wish I said, it was one of you girls, her name was Jen. She ordered the large half wreath that I made on a live. So if you guys want to see that, just go back through my page. You can see where I made the solid ball. And I talk about the problems that I had with that. So before you guys run out and order that, I mean, really listen to the video well and know that my stepdad said he would make some for you guys. So I had a couple gals ask him to do that, and so he's doing that. I'm going to drop him off today, actually. I just texted him to tell him. So, okay, now that looks great. I love that in there, but of course I love the black and white. So I'm going to do a little black and white here, which is why I didn't wire it, since I'm going to do this little bit of ribbon. And I'm debating, I don't know that I want a whole bow. I think, let me just do a bow and see if I like it, right? Well, then we'll know. Because what I was thinking is go around and tie and snip it kind of short so that it looks like this. Just a couple of those little, like 4 of those. I don't know, I might want a bow on the big one and maybe do that on the little one. I think I might do that. All right, so change of plans here, right in the middle of everything. Okay, so let's, oh, there goes my husband with the mower. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe working on that wreath thing will give him something to do while we're all trapped inside. I'll just drop him off on his porch and then he can let him sit there for a couple days to kill all my germs. And then he can bring him in and work on it. Oh, for Pete's sake, I can't even tie a bow. This is so slippery. And this is a 1-inch. I did order it from Amazon quite a while back, like before Christmas. And how many yards did I get? I don't even know if it says here. Oh, I need my glasses. See, where are they? It doesn't. Oh, 50 yards. 50 yards. Let me tell you what, 50 yards goes a long, long way. And I did order that on Amazon, and it has lasted me. I made so many things over the holidays with this. Okay, and then I'm gonna just snip in to do a cute little finish rather than just whacking it off there. So I was in my membership group, my crafty membership group this morning, and we did a really cute thing with egg cartons, cardboard egg cartons. and added some texture to them to use to decorate your egg or to display your eggs. So cute. So then I wanted to get I've been pushing that around, and then I've been pushing this around. So today is craft day. Figure while he's mowing, I'll do these things. So, okay, I'll have to play with that a little bit, but there you go. Super cute. I don't know if I want to add I might add another bow. Actually, if I just move these things around a little bit, I probably can fill it in. Let me see. Not so much. But I love it. I love it. I may add another bow if I feel like it needs it. I just don't want to take away from everything else that I have going on. But I'm a very neutral decorator. See, I don't really have anything with color. I've got this. But you know, you could add a little bit of something in there if you wanted to. I had that there just in case it needed it, but I don't think it does. I really love the neutral. I just feel like I can do anything with it. I can add some hot pink in there for spring, or I don't know. I love it. I'm happy with that. Super happy. This one's finished. Ta-da! Yay. Okay, so let's go see what we can do for this little fella. I laid out more of the florals, kind of the same, and I mean, I just have a whole bunch of little cut pieces, and whenever I make flower arrangements, I always keep all of the greens that I snip off, see? Or if anything's hanging weird in an arrangement, I snip it off, and these are all just greenery greenery leaves, okay? So, okay, so I just grabbed everything from that was neutral, and then I also keep flowers that have been, I mean, obviously this has hot glue on it. I've used it for something else. This is all cut up into pieces. I just use scrap things. Like, I don't get rid of anything. And like these, I ordered off of Amazon. They came with these, let's see, I'll have to show you with this. They came like with holes in them. See the holes in the leaves, like where the bugs would have eaten them? And I painted them black. They were red. So I'm going to show you the back side so you believe me. They were red. See the red? And I sat and painted all of those, just a quick coat of black with a tiny little brush. And I absolutely love the black, but I couldn't find anything small enough. Like, I found these, and these were like greenish, bluish, but they're big. And I love the berries. And then I did find these, but look how big, they're just big. And so I love these, and I love the softness. And I think I just looked up blackberries maybe, and they had those red ones popped up. And this was 2 years ago, you guys. I've had them for a while. So I don't even know if Amazon would let me go back far enough, but that's where I found them. So I've been all over every flower store. Actually used them in my daughter's wedding. She wanted like the tuxes were black and the tablecloths were black and cream. She was all neutral like me. And then, so I was trying to get black in without being too heavy is the whole story behind that. So, and why I don't remember. But I had this little tiny piece left. I could not find any more. So this is the last of it. And I think how perfect to fit in here. So let's keep going. And yeah, there's hot glue on this too. Oh wow, you'll probably never see it. Get it off if I can. Okay, so I feel like just to make them match, so I'll just lay this aside so you guys can kind of see. And this was the last one of these. My florist found these, so and they were perfect for her wedding, and that's the last one of those too. So we pretty much have used up all of our wedding flowers now. Okay, and I have, these are all just scrap pieces, but I had this awesome fern. It's way too big for this, but I only need the end of it anyway. So I'm gonna snip that off. Ouch, I hate to, but then that'll go in the trash. And then I had this little piece of a fern here. Got strings in it. And then I still love these little ivies. I have a dark one and a light one. So I'm just picking scraps. So I don't have all of everything that I need. This is a piece that was over on the other one. I'll put it behind. I don't want to get too much or too long. I feel like I need to cut both of those down a little bit. So, and I know some of you guys, so really, I'm done. I mean, you really saw it and you saw the bones of it all. You saw how I put it together. So those of you that are waiting on a, you know, spectacular finish or whatever, I'm done. So you can jump out. Don't feel like you have to waste your time. You're gonna miss something. But if you're one that likes to see it all come together, then hang around and I will show you what I come up with. So let's see, I'm just trying to get a bearing here. Actually need to hold this. This is gonna be my bottom. And so I'm just looking to see, like, when I put, that's perfect. That's perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and then I need something dark, I think, because I have so much dark in the other one. So yeah, let's just go with this. I'm not crazy for it, but I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm not throwing it away, I'm just taking it out of here. Okay, so right now I just have this little tiny bit to cross over if I'm gonna keep that leaf in there. Actually, I think I'll just take it out and maybe I'll glue it in later, because I'm not gonna have much to cross over, and I think you guys saw what I meant by that. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's hard doing these little tiny ones. So I'm going like this and like that. And I'm just gonna strip some of this off of here because I'm struggling. There we go. There we go. Okay, that gives me a stem to grab in here. There's no point in having all that fluff that I don't need. Okay, so now I have 3 pieces. I'm not gonna use that 4th piece for now. I may aim this one down since it seemed so big, but I need something white in there, and then, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some dark to pop that. See that? Like, I feel like the dark really pops it, and then that will go behind. Let's see, how did I have that? That will go behind, so it would be like that, and I think that's fine. This is a snap big, but it's really, unless I get into this little thing, which is let me just try it. It's a possibility. I don't hate it. It's been cut on a lot, so I want to get one with all of the pieces to it. Let's see here. I cut half of the stem maybe, so I got something to wire it. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. I might like that better. Actually, it's just softer. And there's just that hint of white. Yeah, I think I do, actually. Maybe need to put, oh, here's a little bit of something else. It's a different one. I'll throw that in. It's just a little shade different. Okay, good. And then now I'm gonna work up, and I'm gonna do the other side of this. So I have this thing, which just looks like a pod of some sort. It's, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna use that. I definitely want the black in there with that. I might use another piece of this just to keep, I don't think I want the whole thing. No, the whole thing is too much. Here's just one. Let's see, how can I get, there's 3 like I have on the bottom. Let's do that. Okay. I know this is probably, gosh, you're probably dropping like flies. Oh, no, you're not. You're still here. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm busy and I'm not even looking up at you. How rude. I'm so sorry. We keep rolling here, though. Okay. Now, oh, yeah, this is so hard to do, a little tiny one. I know when I did this other one, when I wired it, everything fell apart and I had to hot glue some pieces in there, but okay, so here's where we are. Here's what I'm putting it on. Oh yeah, that's plenty big. I might need to snip some of this back, actually. I think it's gonna be too big. Oh, how am I gonna get it any smaller? How am I? Oh, okay. I need a real florist lady in here to tell me what to do. No, I'll be okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll get it. You guys know I'll get it. You guys that follow me, you know. I fought the wreath and I will win. Okay, so I'm here. Actually, probably just to make me feel better, what I should do, I think what I'm gonna do is start wiring. I'm gonna wire this just to make me, ooh, I wanna add this. I love lamb's ear, you guys. Pretty much everything that I make has a little spot of lamb's ear one way or another somewhere because I love it so much. And I love the contrast of the lighter leaf. And I love the texture of it because it's so soft. So yeah, we'll get some lamb's ear in here. That's gonna fall out when I wire it, I betcha. Okay, and then I need that dark in there. So there's another dark. And there's the one with the bite out of it. I love that. I think that's so cool. You guys would probably throw it away, right? And here I am like, oh, I love it. Okay, instead of all of those, I'm just gonna try one little leg of this. Let's see if that gives me just enough for this little tiny one. Okay, I think I'm winning. I think I'm getting it. Okay, let's see what happens now. I'm gonna tie it just to hold together what I've got. Number one, my fingers are starting to scream because I'm pinching so tightly. All right. And no, I am not a floral arranger, okay? I am not, I'm a DIYer, okay? So this is not probably the proper way, I'm sure, to do it, but it's how I'm doing it. And so any of you floral arranger, wreath maker people that are watching are probably going, oh my gosh. But somehow they come together and they stay together and they work and it's all good. So when I have people reach out and want to buy something that I've made, I'm like, oh no, because I just don't know how good it's going to be, how well it's going to hold together and all the things. But as long as I'm up front and they are like, no, I really want it, because it's good enough for me, you know. These are going in my house. I do have 2 more wreaths, or what did I say? 3 more little ones and 2 more of this size coming. However, I can't use the same florals because I'm almost out, but I'm really liking this. I see hope where you might see fear. I see hope. I have hope. Okay, let me smash it down. I feel like I'm not getting my wire tight enough. There we go. Okay, now I have at least something. I'm still not sure I got that tight enough. Doesn't feel like I do. Can I use this? I know these are wire cutters. Yeah, I better not. Okay, so I'll put hot glue on this when I'm all done. But okay, so here's where I am. Okay, now I can lay it down. Shoo, I'm sweating. All right, oh yeah, I love this. If it's not too big, maybe I'll cut just that first little, well, I didn't cut it, I pulled it, but cut that first little leaf off. And let me shove this under the wire if it's strong enough to go. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. All right, I love that. Whoops, I pulled this one out. I'll have to hot glue that. I'll just hot glue it right now. Except I won't be able to shove anything else in there. I'll have to be hot glued from here out. That's fine. Love that. Okay, love where it's going. But yeah, this was too much with all of those. So I'm just gonna try, these are a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna try one. Ah, can't rip anything. Okay, I'm gonna try one. I feel like I might need one over here too. Now let's just go down here for now. Oh, you get right there in that glue, that's right. Find a happy little home there. And then let me see here. I want one coming out of there. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so, okay, if you're a wreath person, don't look at what I'm about to do. I'm going to put glue right here on the back of the flower, and I'm going to shove it right down in there, and whatever it grabs, it grabs. Okay, and then I see my stem came through, so I'm going to cut that off. Okay, and then look how cute. Look how cute that turned out. It's just like a little fluff of color, but not too much, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this wire off because I know I have to hot glue now. And I'm just, oops. I'm just about done. That my glue was too set up. That's not gonna stick. Okay, so we'll put you in there. Now let's check our size because I don't want to get too big. Ouch, I just stuck my finger right in there. Oh yeah, I can't go any bigger. but it's still okay. I think it's good. I can't go any bigger though. So, all right, here's where I am. Again, I'm not gonna wire it to this because I'm going to use that ribbon anyway. And just figure, why would I? So I'm putting some glue on just like I did the other one. Let's see, this is my down because this is hanging down. And then I'm just gonna have whatever wants to stick can stick. If you don't want to stick, you don't have to, okay? But I feel those two things there. Trying to get something to stick just to help me. I don't really need it to because I'm gonna use that ribbon. Oh, get out of the glue. Okay, then if you remember on the other one, I loved, because see, I kind of have a mess here, but I loved hiding that with this Spanish moss. Now this might be too much, so let's, you know, when you're doing the small ones, it's a little different. But I love the moss, and see how that just cleans that up? It really, really does. And then I'm gonna come in, which is now when I wish I had the smaller ribbon. However, maybe I could cut this. Maybe, because this just seems so big for that. Let me just cut it and see what happens, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole bow either. So I'm just gonna cut up right up the middle of it so that I still have that little bit of black. Okay, so I'm making myself a smaller bow because can I wait until what I just ordered this morning comes in, which is the 1/2 inch? No, I can't wait. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I can't wait because I got this much. So, all right, do I need any more? I think I'm gonna make it a little bit longer just to have it. Okay. Okay. Because I'm impatient. I am impatient. Okay, so might as well just use them both because what am I ever gonna do with this little sliver? I'll be pushing it around for a year. So let's just use them both. Okay, so I'm to here. I need to pull all my petals out of here. You guys, I hope you don't think this has like been a major struggle. It's really been fine. It's not been a struggle at all. It may look like it. But it really hasn't been. Okay, so let me see what happens here if I just let them kind of dangle. So I need to, there, I want that to be out. I'm thinking just like that. I love that the black you can see. Let me get this off of here. I love it. I haven't looked up to see if I'm getting any hearts. Let's see if you guys like it. But I'm going to, rather than, I'm just gonna go in here at an angle. Probably should go a different angle just for fun. And snip that off just a little bit. Let's do a different angle here. No, I'm doing it the same. No, wait a minute, how's it different? Okay, no, that's the same angle. There we go, here we go, I figured it out. How to get it figured out. So, okay, here we are. I think we're happy. So, for anyone that joined late and is like, what the heck is going on? I was trying to make a big wreath like the one I made the other day. I made this one with you guys, and it doesn't go there. It's on my door, but I brought it here to show you. And then I made the, I ordered the little half balls, the 2-inch half balls. And so I went to Amazon and I put them on a quilter's. I found out it was a quilter's hoop. I thought it was just a chunky embroidery hoop, but it's called a quilter's hoop. And thank you for the hearts, you guys. I feel like you're clapping for me and I'm not acknowledging that, and I appreciate that. It's hard to get hearts. So thank you, you really do like it, and I really like you for liking it. Thank you. So anyway, I had a couple people want me to make for them a couple of wreaths. And so I went to Amazon to order what I'd already bought to get more, and they sent me these tiny little teeny tiny ones. Instead of the 2-inch, it should have been that big, they sent me these. I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do with these? Well, I happen to have had some antique, now I don't know that they're antique. I bought them at an antique show, had them for a very long time. This one was very dark. It doesn't have any screws anywhere, which I thought was cool. And then this one has more of a spring action thing. It doesn't have the titer. I don't know what it is. I don't know, you guys. I just know that when I saw them, I bought them and it's been years. I cannot remember. But anyway, so I'm going to hang these together right over there on my empty, well, you can't tell. I showed you earlier if you want to catch the replay, but I'm going to be hanging them up together. And then I know I'm going to have some empty space, and I'm going to be watching for an antique, an old, I don't like the new ones, I have to have old, but the cutting board, see that old cutting board hanging there? I need it over here, but I can't dare take it apart because then I'll have a hole here. So I'm just going to hope that these look okay. They'll look a little sparse, but aren't they cute? So how lucky. It was a mistake. I was ready to send them back, and then I happened to remember these and I found them. So anyway, sometimes something good comes out of a mistake, and I'm glad that I didn't send them back and then find these. So anyway, I'm happy to share with you guys. I do have enough to make 2 of these and 3 of these, I think, the little ball things. So I ordered 2 hoops like this and 1 like this. They won't be old, but you could stain the wood. The wood is very, I'm thinking the wood's pretty thirsty on those newer ones. They're not, like these feel waxed or varnished or something. Well, this one's a little thirsty, but I bet you could get maybe some antique wax on them or something. So anyway, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I knew I would love them once I got them made, and I do. I love them. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was a mess. It was just me making something that I thought maybe you guys would like. Yes, I'm going to be selling them. I might do a giveaway maybe. We'll see how much I end up with them. Usually when I get up to 100, I do a giveaway. I have 3 Easter ones. So I have, I think 3 or 4 more things I could give away for Easter, but we didn't quite get up there. And of course I didn't say that, but I always hate to ask you guys to do that for me. But yay, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe if they all come and I'm getting them all together, maybe I will. If we hit 100, I'll give one of those away. I wasn't really planning on doing a video to make something I've already done a video to do, but they'll be different because I'm thinking I might put some color in those, because most people like color. I've got a little pink going on. You can see I've got some pink going on. So just for spring, but I'm starting to get ready to get it out of here. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Julie. Thank you guys for watching. Oh my goodness, Susan, it's your first time to find me? Well, thank you for joining in. Thanks, Linda. Tia, yes, it's a great idea. Thanks, Phyllis. Thank you, Barbie. Any questions, or if you need any links to anything, just post them here, and I will, can you put the link up? The link for what, Monica? My website maybe is TamiLoves, TamiLoves.com. And I have some things that I've made there. However, you guys know that have followed me, we're trying to get things on there. We're learning how to do it. I took some pictures and styled some things, and they look blurry on my website, and they look beautiful on my phone. So we're still working on that. But if that's the link you're looking for, thank you. Thank you, Tia and Sue and Emma. Thank you guys. Thanks, Linda. The circles are wood. They are solid wood, actually. And those were solid wood. Yeah, solid wood. So thank you guys. So anyway, I'm going to fly. Oh, let's see, I got one more. It looks like someone wrote a lot. Oh, my phone's. Oh, there we go. Tia, are you going to sell them? You love them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just message me, Tia, and maybe I'll make them for you on here. That would be cool. That would be cool. And I can't open it up to see what else you're saying. It's not letting me open. But yeah, and know that I'm kind of out of stuff, so, and I can't go anywhere, so I kind of have to use what I have. But I have a lot, and I'll make them wonderful, I promise. I wouldn't send anything out that I wouldn't love for my own. I found them on Amazon. I can link it for you. Shayla, hey, I'm stopping by your house. I have the 2 kites that I made. They're right here. And I just finished up the backs so that we can hang them. So I have Shayla's kites that I made these were in our creative group, you guys. But they were all from linens, embroidered linens. And Shayla bought them. They were $25 each. think I have one left. I had a gal ask for it and I held it for her, and then it was too pink for her daughter's room. So, and then these are the tails, and they're all out of old rags. So anyway, so Shayla, I did get the backs finished and I got the hangers. So we're gonna run these wood balls over to my mom's, and I know you live fairly close to her. So I'm going to drop, I'll be at your house dropping those off, and I'll message you. I didn't see you were on here before. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thanks, Linda. Happy birthday, Tia. Oh, well, happy birthday, Tia. Lamb's ear. Yes, I love that too. Wire first and then add this. Yeah, that's what I need to do. My fingers were starting to get sore. Any other questions here? But if there's any specific, oh gosh, Tia, thank you for sprinkling. And it's her birthday. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see. I'll throw a little, if you end up ordering one of these little wreaths, I'll throw in something special for you. I need to make a note of that, but I will for your birthday since you first saw me here. And yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Rhonda, very pretty. You have leaves in your drawer in your craft room. Yeah, mine are just in a Walmart bag. That's not very good, but it's keeping it real, right? They really are. Add more moss. Oh, you think I should have? I'll take a look at it. I was kind of hurrying, so. Anyway, thank you guys. I see so many love it's. I don't see anybody saying anything nasty today, so that's good. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and I'll snap a picture of these once I get them hung. We're gonna go to, my husband's here now. We're gonna go to town and drop these things off at my mom's, and I'll drop off Shayla's kites. And then when we get back, I'll hang them and take a picture and post them in here so you guys can see how they look. So thanks for watching. It's nice to meet all of you new people. Have a great day. Bye.